Hello everyone, Namaste. This is Harsha Ramaya. Welcome to this interesting episode of How to Teach Children Life Skills Through Household Chores. So, what best could be than the lockdown? I think the entire lockdown episode we all have experienced that life skills are most important in everybody's life. So during lockdown, I'm sure we all have experienced that it was kitchen was not only the mom's department. You found daddies in the kitchen, you found grandparents in the kitchen, you found children in the kitchen, and everybody enjoyed being together. So my first question to everybody here is that if I ask you, for you, what is more important? The basic degree that your child will hold or the learning of life skill? If I were to answer this question, definitely the degree will matter, but I will vote more on life skills because the lockdown experience has made all of us understand that how important are the life skills and how important it is to understand how to behave in this kind of a situation, because it has taught not only all of us to just cook, be in the kitchen, but many other things also we've learned through this period of lockdown. So I would say that to understand life skills and its importance, I think lockdown was the best example. So today we are going to share about how we can inculcate or develop or enhance life skills in children through the household chores, because a lot of practical experiences happen, lot of practical learning happens in the entire process when children are taught through household chores. So we will be understanding all this in the later session today. My second question and very important question is, what is that one skill that you want to enhance or develop in your children? And I'm sure when you write that, I will definitely will associate that skill, the learning of that skill, which can be done easily through the household chores. Another important question that everybody keeps asking is, what is the age from when we can start developing this or cultivating this in children? So I would say as young as 1 year old children, you can start cultivating this habit, start developing these skills. So it has nothing to do with age. Definitely, as the age grows of a child, you can then keep adding some more responsibilities, some more levels of difficulties in this process of life skills. So today we are going to understand, what do you mean when you talk about household chores? How can we learn life skills through these? What are a few activities that we can do with children which offer fun element as well as lifelong learning? And these lessons are such that remain with the children all their life. During lockdown, we have heard of a lot of people who lost their sanity, who lost their patience. The people who were excellent in their life skills could sustain this lockdown. Many people broke down emotionally. I heard many people telling me, "अरे यार अभी बहुत हुआ, अभी कब खत्म होगा?" I kept on hearing this. I myself at times, burst out telling this. I think that is where the test of our life skill comes into existence. So let's build a generation which is resilient. Let's build a generation which is patient. Let's build a generation which is emotionally strong. And how that can be done? With very simple things. So for that, we need to understand very quickly that what do you mean when I talk about this term, household chores? You can type in the comment section box if you are aware of this term. So basically, what does it mean? Ghar ka kaam. In lockdown, one thing what I have kept on hearing from my family, my extended family, my friends, my relatives is kitchen तो अभी हमारा boardroom बन गया है. So I really like that tagline. Of course, it was a boardroom, because lot of things. And today, when in this presentation we will go further, definitely we will be able to connect how many things, how many skills children learn through just doing a few household chores. So we have to give those opportunities to children to enhance their skills, because most of the times it happens that parents always understand that the number of assignments, the number of worksheets that my child will do will add to his learnings, will make me sure that my child is understanding the concept or is doing well in studies. So it's always, the academic is understood or is graded as that, okay, ये बच्चे ने इतना assignment किया तो अब इसको ये concept समझ में आ गया. But let me tell you, friends, let me tell you, my dear parents, that it's not only the worksheet that teaches children. There are many more opportunities around us that teach the children so much more, and that learning stays with the child for the rest of his life. A simple example before I start on to life skills is, for example, a child plays outdoors and he plays kho, he's playing any other group game. How many skills the child is learning? Team building, communication, leadership, waiting for his turn. Let me shortlist these 4 skills. Let me shortlist. Can you tell me that can these 4 skills be learned through any worksheets? See, there has to be a combination of academics and practical ground for a child to be raised equipped. So it's very important for all of us to understand that we have to give that balance. And today, when children are home, they don't go to school, we have all the more opportunity, all the more time for children to give them these kind of opportunities to get connected with the household chores. So as I said, what do you mean when I tell this term household chores? Ghar ka kaam, saaf, safai, cooking, everything falls under this umbrella household chores. It could be dusting, mopping, sweeping, cooking, laundry, everything. Now my second question is, अब इससे life skills कैसे सीखेंगे बच्चे? What do children learn out of it? I mean, I don't allow my children to do laundry. I don't allow my children to come in the kitchen. It's not their job. Now let's go inside there and understand how we can help the children to learn the basic life skills through these little small tiny things. So basically my whole idea to talk about this is to make y'all understand कि if a child is with you in the kitchen, for example, you've just come from the supermarket, you've got all your vegetables, you've got all your groceries, and now you are sitting in the kitchen, you are wanting to place everything in the containers or in the refrigerators. For example, if I have a 2-year-old child, the child is sitting next to me, and then I open the bags. The first thing, age appropriate I'm talking about, what I can do is I'm opening the boxes or the bags one by one. I can ask the child to sort out. Now it could be fruits and vegetables together. I can give knowledge. The child can understand which is the fruit, which is the vegetable. I can then ask the child to sort them out. Then I can ask the child to stand up and put them in the refrigerator, in a bag or in a box or in a container or wherever the movement is happening. The fine motors are happening because children are touching to different textures. For example, it could be the lady's finger, it could be the brinjal, the apple, the bananas, or whatever. Children are literally having an experience of touching them, seeing them. They are standing up and putting it in the fridge, in the container. Now, while putting in the container also, this could you could segregate this age wise also. That is very simple. If you have a little elder child and if you want to then start counting, you can just ask the children to sit and then count. How many bananas did I bring? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. How many apples did I bring? You can count the lady's finger because they are more in number. If it is, for example, 250 grams, then it could be around 30, 40 lady's finger. So the children can just count 1, 2, 3. And so many things just out of that grocery bag, that vegetable bag you have done with your children. Sorting they've done classification, they've understood the counting. Then you can further talk about the vegetables, and this is the way when you associate children with these household chores, believe me, they will start taking interest in. And it is seen that once you engage the children in the kitchen work, in the food department specifically, their food habits also eventually change. And when we have fussy eaters, young children who are fussy eaters, you will see that difference. Because when you're talking to the children, when you're sorting your grocery or your vegetables and fruits, you can just talk about the fruit. You can pick up the apple and you can talk about that apple, and how you talk about that apple makes all the difference in the child's life. So this is a beautiful red apple. It's going to be very healthy for all of us. Today we are going to cut this apple and eat it. So this will, help the children connect. First, the connection of the parents is built in this. Second, then you are offering a fruit to a child. The child is having an experience of touching the fruit, looking at it. It's not only the book that I'm opening and showing A for apple, A for alligator, or whatever. I'm physically giving that thing in my child's hand. Now, to take this more further, what I would say, for example, now you've got some grains and you're talking about the grains, and now you want to pour these grains into the containers. Now you bring the containers and then you can ask the child to judge, see the judgmental skills, that I've brought this container and this is the moong that I want to transfer in this. So purposely you can bring a smaller container wherein the grains would not fit in. So then you can ask the child, ये इसमें fit हो जाएगा? Let the child think. See, thinking skills. How much thinking? A 2-year-old child also can judge. Though the judgment would not be perfect, up to the mark. बस उसको इतना समझ में आए, because जितने छोटे बच्चे होते ना, the difference should be bigger. If you have this size of grains, bring smallest container, and then okay, this I have bought for this, can you fit in? And ask the child before doing it, ये इसमें fit हो जाएगा ना? Thinking skills, judgment skills, and believe me, a child old or 2-year-old will come back to you and tell you, ये छोटा है container, इसमें नहीं आएगा, try this. This is what happens. Thinking skills, judgment skills. The same way with other things also you can do. You can either you can bring a big container for small things, then you can tell them and ask them and ask their opinion. And then you can, what else you can do is you can ask the child to get up and bring the container. आप देख लो ये मुझे डालना है तो किसमें fit होगा. See, observation also works. Now, once you do this activity and you repeat it the second time, for example, you've sorted the vegetables, you've sorted the fruits, you've sorted the grains and everything that you've brought, everything is put in place. The child has observed almost everything. Now, second time when you are going to the grocery store and you're bringing everything together, you're putting it and asking the child to come back and sit. Now what you do is, what you used to keep in the refrigerator, don't keep it. Put it in the storeroom. Ask the child, एक काम करो, आज ये लेडीज फिंगर है ना, ये कंटेनर में भर के put it in the storeroom. The child will tell you, Mama, last time too we put this in the refrigerator. See, memory skills, observation skills. You don't have to teach. It comes directly by default. And what you've done nothing. What you've invested, nothing, just time. And that also, another second thing, what happens is the bonding of a child and a parent happens there. Because ऐसा time हम हमेशा quality time की बात करते हैं. We always talk about quality time. And we always think कि, in this busy schedule, we really cannot, slaughter time for quality time, spending quality time with my children. But while sorting the vegetables, you and your child both are there, nothing else is needed. So, what you are enhancing in your child is the bonding, the relationship bonding. And believe me, a child as young as 2, 3, or 4, kitna bhi ho, definitely if 3, 4 times, if the child is going to sit with you and sort only that much, I'm just touching this part, I'm not touching any other household chores at this moment, I'm just giving you a thought process that if 3, 4 times continuously you make a habit that you go to the grocery store and you bring the grocery bags and your child is sitting with you, you will definitely note the change in the child's thinking, in the child's judgment, in the child's observation, in the child's memory. This is what I'm talking about. I've done nothing. मैंने कुछ पढ़ाया नहीं है, कोई वर्कशीट्स डाउनलोड नहीं की है, कुछ नहीं किया है. मैंने सीधा सादा ज्ञान दिया, कुछ किए बगैर. This is my routine. My kitchen is my boardroom. My kitchen is my classroom. And believe me, 3-4 baar continuously when these things happen, children will then, before you assemble everything, when you're just unpacking the bags and everything of the grocery, children will come back with the containers and the bags and everything. And 5th or 6th time, when you're just making a list, the children will come back to you and tell, मम्मा लास्ट टाइम मैं एक बार फ्रिज में देख के आऊँ, ये चीज खत्म हो गई है तो हम वो लिख ले, एक बार मैं स्टोर रूम में देख के आऊँ. I can tell this out of experience because the little elder children, like for example 7-year-old children, they can really relate to these things, that this is now emptied. मूंग खाली हो गया है, apples are emptied now, mama we need to bring more apples, sugar is now over, so we have to bring sugar. But we have to give those exposure to our children. But what we do, अरे यार grocery में तेरा कुछ काम नहीं है, it's mama's department. We don't let children enter that. So we have to involve children. And believe me, 7-year-old child will help you make the list of grocery. What else life skill can be bigger than that? Listing of the needful items of your own house. This can go a long way because now the child has started understanding that if this thing is finished, I have to bring it. So this will go with the child lifelong. When the child goes outdoors for further studies, this can go with him because now he knows how to self-manage. This is very important, my friends. That is what I'm trying to underline, is that these are the lessons that can be given to the children without any special effort. What I have done, I otherwise also go to the grocery market, I otherwise also come back, I otherwise also empty my bag, and I otherwise also put everything in its place. What I have done is I've just added my children in this whole process. It sometimes may be little difficult also, because children tend to be very excited at that time and they want to open all the bags. Hota hai sab kuch. But believe me, when you teach children that these bags, if you tear it, everything will spill out, so you have to be very careful. So these are small things that we make the children understand. For the first time, it may so happen that the children may be very inquisitive because it's the first time they're getting this opportunity to be with you independent in the kitchen. Otherwise, abhi mat chuo, please usko tum gira doge, tum ye kar doge, sab ganda ho jayega, please leave it. So they also are, like in oh, then my mama is inviting me for opening these bags. I mean, really? So they also have to come from that shock to reality that, okay, my mama is inviting me. And so, that curiosity is there, that inquisitiveness is there. So it may so happen that ek do baar it would be the children would open the bags and things may spill and you may have to clean that mess. But believe me, there is a learning. If children do that, again there is a learning. Beta, everything is now dirty, will we be able to eat all this now? So you have to be very careful when you open the bags. This is the lesson that I'm giving to my child. Now my child is registering this command, though it may take time for a child to understand that command, because child is a child, may forget, and next time again he would be the same, more excited. It happens, but eventually 2-3 times हो सकता है कि तकलीफ हो. There are some children who are very excited, Mr. Excite जिसको बोलते हैं, तो होते हैं कई बच्चे. But eventually, if 2-3 times the children repeat the same things, and the fourth time they do what you say, that means they have learned a life skill of being patient. They've learned a life skill to wait. So that is an important skill, I believe, and we all should work for it. Second important thing is about cleaning. Kitchen mein, there are ample of things. We can conduct an entire show on how kitchen can be a learning source for children. This is just one example that I've given to you. Now it's all up to you how you use everything. You can involve your children in making whatever you're making in the kitchen. It could be just simple rotis. You could ask the children. That is what I've done. It is little messy. Let me just put inverted commas. It's little messy at times, but I feel that messiness is also a part of learning process. So what you can do is, for example, the dough of making rotis, you can just ask the child. My daughter is 7-year-old, so I would tell you that experience. छोटे बच्चे हो तो थोड़ा आप उसको उस हिसाब से करना. 7-year-old child, if you tell that child that you have to make 6 balls out of this and each ball should be of equal size, and one, for an instance, you can just make a ball and give it to the child and then allow the child to take the judgment and make the rest of the 6 or 7 balls. For younger children, what you can do is, last की जो 2 रोटी का balls रह जाता है ना, वो आप बच्चे को दे दीजिए and then just ask them to roll. It's for them to describe and give a proportion will be little difficult, but just give them experience of holding the dough and just playing with the dough, and then make the roti out of that dough which the child thinks that he has rolled it. उसकी रोटी उसको बना के खिलाओगे, दिल से खाएंगे. So this is how you develop interest and you're making the children learn the life skill, because food is very important. So you are making the children understand. Dakshamai, I was sorry, we have trouble playing this video. Sorry, we have trouble. Just give me a moment. I think there's some glitch here. Use camera. I think there's some glitch. Just give me a moment. इंटरनेट तो छे इंटरनेट तो छे There is some glitch, so I'll wait for a minute.
No, there is an issue showing. Sorry, we are having trouble playing this video. Okay, you are able to see her.
Perfect. So I thought that because I'm not able to see myself, I thought that nobody's able to see me. Okay. There are a few questions in the comment section box that I will try to pick up at the end of the session. So I was talking about the kitchen being the boardroom, being the classroom of a child. Now let's move ahead from the kitchen. Let's understand about cleaning, dusting, laundry, everything. Now this is about self-discipline and self-management. A 2 year old child, I will start with a 2 year old child. If you teach that 2 year old child that whatever clothes, when you go for bath, whatever clothes you put outside the room, you have to pick them up and put in the laundry basket. It's as simple as that. The child understands the concept of cleanliness. The child understands the concept of self management. That is very important. Now, as the child grows elder, you can then ask the child to, operate the washing machine and etc. But you can start with little practices of cleanliness, making the child's bed. A child as young as 2 year old, if you just tell that child that when you get up, what you can do is you can just dust your shawl को ऐसे ऐसे करो सिर्फ इतना, that is the first step, because the child cannot fold. As the child grows elder, you can ask the child to fold. How many things the child is learning? This is all about self discipline. That's very important, my dear friends. These are basic things which we come across every single day. Putting your pillow in place, this teaches the child to be clean, neat, and tidy, keeping his surroundings, his belongings in place and neat and tidy. So, these are some skills which stay with the child for life. And as the children grow elder, you can definitely ask them to do a little bit more. So once they are doing their bed, they have understood, okay, the 5 year old child can definitely do his or her bed on his or her own self. You don't need to help that. Okay, it could be not as stiff as moms do it, but definitely let them do. Then you can just give a finishing touch at the end. So try giving those things to the children. Number one, children feel it as pride, because now you've started taking them as the teammate. Earlier, it was what? Whenever the children came to help, there are many children. If you're just standing in the balcony and you want to put the clothes for drying and you are just squeezing the clothes to, remove that extra water. And if that young child comes running and telling you, Mama, meko karne do na, please, meko help karna hai. And what is the first reply that we give to them? Beta, no, tum sab bigad doge, please baith jao, abhi nahi. This is not your work and you will spoil everything. That is what the children have heard. Now, when you give these things to children, it's just helping the children, giving a little napkin or a little handkerchief to squeeze. See, fine motors are developed. Second, the sense of independence, the sense of respect is there, because now the child feels as a teammate. The child feels that now I am considered as the member of this family. Otherwise, I was always pushed back. Unknowingly, we behave this way with the children. It's not that we don't talk about the interest of a child. We do everything for the best interest of the child, but these are certain things, certain behaviors that really we do it unconsciously, and the children understand this in a different way. So we push the child, nahi beta abhi nahi, tum nahi kar sakte. And when we give that little handkerchief to the child, okay, fine, you can squeeze them and put it, squeeze this napkin, put it for drying. This is your clip and do it. The child feels awesome. The child feels that he's accepted. Just two behaviors to compare for all of us. A 2 year old running and coming, Mama, mujhe karna hai. No, not now, beta, you will spoil it. That is one reaction, one response, one behavior, or one way we deal with the children. And second, okay, beta, this is your napkin. You can put it for dry. Squeeze it, put it on the rope, and this is your clothespin. You can put it. See, these two reactions, what message are these reactions passing to the children? That's very important, my dear friends. And these messages which the children receive becomes their way of thinking. Now, here, when I'm giving this napkin to a child to dry, self confidence is boosting in a child. फाइन मोटर ग्रॉस मोटर वो सारा डेवलपमेंट हो रहा है. ग्रिप डेवलपमेंट. समवन इज आस्किंग अबाउट राइटिंग दैट हाउ कैन आई हेल्प माई चिल्ड्रन राइट. Writing, I think, is the biggest worry of all the Indian parents. I would stress on this word Indian parents because all the Indian moms on this earth are worried that मेरा बच्चा लिखता क्यों नहीं है. I would always suggest that developing their grip is more important. Making the children ready to write is more important than making the children write. So here, this clothes spin, the exercise that the child does to fit that napkin on the rope, is a wonderful exercise of the child's fingers, the triceps. So the whole exposure. Second, what important thing happens is in this entire process when you involve the children in the kitchen, in laundry, in cooking, in anything, is when you start involving the children in these things, you will see that children throw less tantrums because now they are busy with something. Majority tantrums are thrown because children are free. Their focus is into something else. कुछ नहीं है करने के लिए या बहुत कुछ है करने के लिए. That is the major reason for a child to throw tantrum. If you engage the children in these things, self-satisfaction number one, self-confidence number one, acceptance, independence, these all skills are developing, and my toddler is developing or growing as an individual. These are the life skills that I'm putting in my child through these activities that I do in my household. I have not purchased any branded toys for learning life skills. Communicating with your children just when you're sitting on the sofa and if you want a glass of water. A child as young as 2-year-old, I will always focus on 2-year-old because I think जितना जल्दी हम ये सारी चीजें समझने लगे, करने लगे, I think that's the right age that children start believing in themselves. So this is a scene I would want everyone to just visualize this scene in your memory. Is that there's a mother sitting on the sofa. A 2-year-old daughter is running here and there in the house. Mama wants to drink water. Mama asks the daughter, Pihu, can you get me a glass of water? Now, there are two reactions to this also, okay? So, Pihu runs in the kitchen, takes a glass, fills water and brings it to the mother. Okay, now she's on her way. Now what Pihu felt, that glass में आधा लेके जाऊंगी ना तो मम्मा को प्यास लगी है बहुत, तो let me fill the whole glass. So she's standing near the water pot. She's filling the whole glass. Some water is spilling out of the glass also. She opens the drawer, takes a tray, puts the glass on the tray, and she starts walking. The mother from here is seeing everything, and the running commentary starts. Beta, no, wait. You will spill the entire water. The glass will drop and you will fall and this and that. By the time the child is coming to you, hundreds of commentary stanzas come out of our mouth. Now, what are we doing? Instead of instilling confidence in that child, we are scaring the child. Second scenario, when this daughter is trying to fill the glass, put it on the tray and then coming to you, your reaction should be, Beta, you're doing a wonderful job. I'm sure you will reach here. Wonderful, excellent. See, this is putting or enhancing a child's confidence, self-confidence. These are simple techniques wherein you can keep the children engaged, and in that process, the child can enhance his or her confidence. Simple life skills, simple household chores, bringing a glass of water. What am I instilling in the child? Confidence, self-confidence, and a pleasure. a satisfaction of giving water, because children, बच्चे जब छोटे होते हैं ना, ये सब काम करने में उनको बहुत मजा आता है. They want, to do everything. मुझे करने दो, मुझे करने दो, मुझे करने दो. But because we are so much obsessed with cleanliness, so much obsessed with perfection, we don't want the children to do these things, and we always keep them away. No beta, no, abhi nahi, abhi nahi. And in that process we break their moral, we break their self confidence, we don't accept them as an individual because we feel that tum bacche ho. But बच्चों से ही, बचपन से ही, if we start instilling these small things through the household chores in children, it is going to stay with them all their life. Now, this water activity which I was talking, this daughter who's bringing this glass of water is 2 year old. Now, if I am a mother who's been an encourager, definitely next time my daughter is going to try something even bigger. So I am instilling risk factor. But if I am like, no, ruko, tum gira doge, tum gira doge, tum gira doge, what is happening? My child has a fear factor developing in her or himself. So then in future, and when parents come to me for counseling and they ask me that ma'am, ये 15 साल का हो गया, अपने आप कुछ decision नहीं ले सकता. I said, go back to your memory lane. जब ये 2 साल का था तब आपने उसको हमेशा ये बोला होगा ना, बेटा रहने दो, तुम नहीं कर सकते. तभी अगर आपने उसको करने दिया होता तो अभी वो करता. It is as simple as that. So we have to join the dots and understand what are we trying to instill. So life skill में सबसे बड़ा है confidence, responsibility, self appreciation, self respect. So these are small things, from the very early childhood we can inculcate in the children in our house. I don't have to go outside, invest in much in books and invest much in branded toys. I can do them with a simple glass of water, simple grocery list, simple laundry that my child does. It could be just watering the plants in the garden. This activity is beautiful. I love the children. If you don't have a big garden, just have a small pot wherein you have one plant. Ask the children to water that plant. Children will be in love with environment. That is very important. See, putting a child, developing a small activity in a child goes such long. बचपन से ही आप बच्चों को environment से प्यार करा सकते हो. So these are small things. When you try to connect together, you have ample of opportunities in itself in your house. After finishing the dinner, you can take turns. If you have 2 children or if you have 3 children in the family, you can take turns. Monday, your turn is to clean the table and take the dishes away. Then Tuesday, uska turn hai, sabka turn kar do. And then you can reward the children. And when I talk about reward, it's not always rewarding the children, bringing the physical gifts. It could be just 5 stars on their hand. You can draw with a pen. It could be a tight hug. It could be just clapping for the child and cheering for the child. And you can then, decide कि आज मैं देखती हूँ कि चलो मयंक का टर्न है, तो मयंक अच्छा टेबल कर रहा है, या कल पूर्वी ने अच्छा किया था, या tomorrow Khushbu is going to do it. So if you have 3 children, you can always do it. So children will have a little competitiveness between them, and they will try. क्यों exams में ही competition हो? Why not have competition for being good? Let's children, compete for these things. And the result of the competition also has to be something which children look up to. It's not always those stars or those marks 25 on 25 which come on the paper. It's like, oh my God, wonderful table cleaning. Wow, तुमने तो आज टेबल को चमका दिया. So that also children have to look up to. But when will they look up to? When they are taught to do so. So I hope you all like this session, and I'm ready to pick up some questions if there are any from the audience. What kind of skills can children learn by doing the chores? What age? I have already answered this question that as early as 1 year. 1 year old child also, you can tell that child to just pick something and give you. So that also could be there. There are a few questions here. Let me just quickly go through the questions. How can we teach children to activate five senses while doing the house chores? Yes. So all the five senses also can be done through any one activity. For example, I just talked about sorting the vegetables. So here the visual activity is done by touching the texture, that activity is done. You can ask the child to smell that fruit or that vegetable. That could be done. You could cut that and let the child taste. So all the five senses could be done when you are emptying your grocery bags. So that could be done. So beautiful activities can be done. It's just that we have to acknowledge that learning can happen in my kitchen, in my home. Then if the child goes wrong, how to correct them. So see, there are many ways to do the correction of the child, but as parents we have to understand however and whichever way we talk to our children will become their language. So we have to understand and make a policy within ourselves. That commitment is with ourselves, that how will I react when my child is wrong. One reaction is on the spot reaction. If the child has broken a glass and I reacted that particular moment, and then one reaction is that I have already conditioned my mind that kuch bhi ho jaye, at that moment I will keep quiet, and then I will explain to my child that this is wrong and this is right. So it takes a lot of conditioning within yourself, because telling this is not easy while doing, because to keep yourselves calm when a glass is broken, or an expensive showpiece is broken, or something, any mishap that has happened in the house by the child, at that time to keep patience within yourselves is a tough task. So as parents, I think it's very important for us to understand that. If the child succeeds in the task, how to appreciate. So yes, I already talked about it, because for me appreciation to my children is always in terms of hug, in always in terms of giving stars, because my daughter loves that. It's always in terms of writing. I have a book because my daughter loves to write, so I have a book. She's maintained a book and I write in that book. It is called appreciation book. So I write in that book that today Priyal has given mama water twice without spilling. So if she spills today also, but then the ratio of that spilling has decreased. So I write there and then I give a star, and then she shows that to everyone in the family. So try to, build relations which stand on emotions. It's not that the children always ask for heavy, expensive gifts and only then they feel acknowledged and rewarded. So how you reward your child is very important, because that also can go negative. So try to make these kind of small notes for your children that they pay attention to and they look up to. How to be patient with the child, as not everyone is same. I completely agree to this. Children, basically any child, has a phase of throwing tantrums, of being loud, of being naughty, of being mischievous. So every child has these phases. That is why they are children, we are parents. So as I mentioned in my earlier answer, as a parent, it's very important for us to have a policy for ourselves, that how are we going to respond, because react and respond are two different words. React is doing anything without just thinking and blasting out. Responding is to wait, pause, and then talk. So you have to make a deal with yourself as a parent, that do you want to react or do you want to respond. So these are the two things that I think the whole parenting lies on, these two things, that what you wish to do. Because however and whichever way you take to communicate with your children is going to be their language. So enjoy doing these home chores with your children. There are lots of listed home chores which I've listed. I will quickly read them out. Just give me a minute, so that you have a lot of things that you can do with your children. It's picking their toys up, throwing the trash in the dustbin, changing clothes, bathing and cleaning routine, doing brushing their teeth with their own, then setting the cutlery on the dining table, dusting, mopping, then making their bed, pouring milk for themselves, washing their hands, getting dressed. See, these are things you can then decide for yourself and then give it to your child as the age of the child. For example, pouring milk, a 2-year-old child will not be able to do. But if the 2-year-old child insists to do, you can give a helping hand. In no बोलने से ज्यादा अच्छा है नहीं, you won't be able to do, let me help you. So the chores that I have listed and I'm reading it out are those chores which you yourself can decide that is this age appropriate or little difficult. If it is difficult and the child is insisting on doing that, don't say a no. Let me help you. Let us both do together. Because if I'm telling no, I am disrespecting that child's individuality, and a second thing is I am inculcating fear in that child. So both the things I don't want. In fact, I will help you. Let's us both do it together. So whatever the activities I'm reading out, you can then place it age appropriate. Help the child set the table for meals, assist in sorting the grocery, cooking meals, sorting the clean clothes, folding the clothes, shopping, listing, hanging the wet clothes, watering the garden, uh, putting the laundry in the machine, washing machine, bringing the newspaper and collecting the mail, then feeding the pet if any in the family, then telephone etiquettes you can teach the children, because no more houses have those landline phones. But if you have, teach the children. That is the best thing that you can teach the children, how they can pick up the phone, or it could be the mobile phone also. If the child picks up, just teach them. So this communication also is learned through this. Hello, whom do you want to speak to? This is Harsha. Something like that, So you can teach these children, and this communication skills also go a long way in building a child's character. So these are a few chores that I mentioned, and try doing this, because I have been doing it and they are working wonders. But let me tell you, mess is always there, but there is the test of our parenting. I hope you like the session. Thank you so much, First Cry. Thank you, Nista, for being a help. Thank you so much.